All right. Boom. Episode 2. Here we are. Got the panel from my screen from left to right. We've got myself, Jack, Joey Mid-Achievers. We got James, and we have George's iPad. It's and today the England 11.
The England 11.
Oh baby, Euros.
You got to start from goalkeeper.
Build from the back.
Build from the back. Always.
Build from the back.
Draft, I start from the front. I always build from the front.
You gotta build it. No, you gotta build it. It's the way.
Have to build it. Right.
You want a 194, that's the way.
I think we all agree on this one. Pope, innit?
Right, what about Pickford?
I think Pickford will play.
It can't be Pickford.
Probably
It
will
can't be
play.
Pickford. It can't be.
But this is our squad.
Performances. He
This is
performed
our
really
squad.
well against us this weekend. He was very good.
He might take out one of their centre backs as well. So like
Southgate likes him.
Yeah, Southgate is a bit loyal. I
Southgate
think he's a
loves
bit too loyal to some players.
Yeah,
that's
so the ones
the
who got to
problem,
the semis in the World Cup.
I don't think he likes Mason Mount. So
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Didn't he? He played Mason Mount in the big game against Czech Republic when we got beat 2-1, I think. So I think from there
He
he's
was good.
probably not really done with him. That midfield's the interesting one for me.
The
Yeah,
midfield, we'll get
get
to the
there.
midfield. We'll get there.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a bit controversial, but I think Nick Pope in goal.
yeah,
Yeah,
he should
I'll have
start.
to
Even though he probably won't.
Yeah.
Based on our, this isn't.
Yeah,
who
we'll
will-
go Pope.
I'm happy with Pope.
Right, we need like a board. Someone should have like a board behind. Could have put Pope. Next episode.
I've got to book it.
Oh god.
With DIY, baby.
Oh, get it in.
Baby, you're gonna draw out the team.
Alright, so we've got Pope in goal.
No,
Oh,
Is that backwards for you?
What?
Do I have to write it the wrong way around?
No, it's good.
No, it's good. It's good.
Right. Who have we got right back?
Where do you go? Left back or right back?
We got to start
Right
left back. Oh, right back. Well, you see, I think Reece James has to deserve a place in the England team. I think he's the most creative in terms of going forward. I think he's got the best cross, and in terms of going forward, he's the best right back for England.
I couldn't agree more. Reece James, unbelievable. He's almost underrated. He's that good.
He's so underrated.
Yeah.
I couldn't disagree more.
Yeah.
Who would you
I
have?
think
Who would you have?
He's not as good going forward as Trent, and he's not as good defensively as Wan-Bissaka.
I agree.
That's just
Yeah,
insulting.
but like Wan-Bissaka's a bit like hit and miss, and Trent's been not good. So there you go.
I mean,
Like,
the only
There
the
you
only
go.
advantage of having Wan-Bissaka is that he's the best one-on-one defender. But
Big
Going
games.
forward.
Big games. It's needed.
He's the best one defensively, full stop, for me. Like,
I think
He-
Reece James is the best all-rounder then, though.
yeah, all round and going forward, it's Reece James. I think he's more.
We're
I think he's
really-
more-
we're really disrespecting Trent right now. to be
Yeah.
fair.
I thought
Well, like-
George needs to pipe up.
Well, he's not been playing that well, so that's not really disrespect. He's not playing that well.
Trent's not
Like,
played that badly.
He was the best right back in the world.
Player as well. That's the thing with Trent. The
Yeah,
last
he
month,
was-
he's probably been our best player.
England's all on form.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's been big club bias for as long as I can remember.
Well, that's like kind of not true, but you know.
The thing is with this is like I don't think he'll start Trent,
Yeah.
but like Trent should play in my opinion. But I don't think he'll start Trent. I think he'll start. He might start Trippier, mate.
He might start Trippier.
Trippier.
Oh, fuck, Trippier
Okay.
won't be there. He's been banned
He
for
might do that.
Yeah,
He
he's
has been
bad.
banned, to be fair. Yeah, he's fucking
Ah,
gambling.
yeah, he's been banned. No, it
Yeah.
has to be. It has to be Reece James. I
Mate,
think.
bet on him. I'm moving to Atletico.
What
He's a
about
good
Reece
man.
James, though?
Put
Reece
it up
James
on
has
it.
not got the Reece James has not got the quality delivery of Trent.
And he's not as good at defending as Wan-Bissaka.
No,
What?
he's not got the
Delivery? Have you seen Reece James's crosses?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
There is not one better right back in the Premier League who can cross better than Reece James.
There is. It's Trent.
There is not.
Yeah.
No.
Trent
It's
was
Trent or
innovating
Robbo.
the right back position last season. Like it was.
No, it's Trent or Robbo. Both of them are better at crossing.
I think it's a little bit to do. Liverpool have great people on the end of it.
Yeah,
More so
I
than-
think to be honest, Chelsea would be in a better place if people would be able to respond to Reece James's crosses. I think
Reece James has a lot of off games, doesn't he?
no, he's not been on the best form lately, but I think it's not only his fault. It's been a dip in form for the whole team. I think it's more in terms of right back for England.
You're
I think-
undefeated under Tuchel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 2 draws, and like we could have won them.
Yeah, but what was Lampard doing?
Exactly. So
Let's
there's not been that much
like
of a dip in form.
cruise
has
over
there?
Lampard. why don't
No,
we?
but the games he
Well,
hasn't
no,
really
why
been
don't we
playing a
not?
lot of games under Tuchel.
Over it. Why don't we just cruise over that? Oh no.
Reece James.
Down on
Surely it's
anyone
gotta be
player?
Trent.
Do we have a vote?
Reece
Yeah, we
James.
have to vote. We have to
Vote.
vote.
Reece James.
And if we don't agree, there's just no player there, and we just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
Okay.
I'm Reece James all the way as well.
Mm.
Okay, 2 Reece James. I'm on Trent.
I won Bissaka.
I think I'm Wan-Bissaka as well.
Right,
So there's a
right.
big fat question mark at right back.
Oh, so wait, I can have the final say for
Yeah.
Reece James and Bissaka.
Yeah, if you want to change your mind.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking about the big games. You want someone who you can rely on to defend, and I think it has to be Wan-Bissaka. Like, and we'll get to left back as well. They should allow us to have a.
He doesn't offer a lot going forward though.
No, but we'll get to left back, and Wan-Bissaka gives you more freedom to have an attacking left back. I feel.
Well, I think left back's gonna be Chilwell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Luke Shaw's taking a claim.
Look, it's Chilwell all day.
Anyway,
all
I'd
day.
vote for probably have Wan-Bissaka at right back. just
Chilwell's
'cause,
not getting picked
uh,
over
he-
Marcus
he's
Alonso
probably
right
more-
now.
That's because it's a back
Marcus
three.
Alonso.
Because it's a back three. And I think once Alonso dips in form, which he always does, it's going to be Chilwell. I think it's just a
Alonso
matter of
bangs
time.
it in though. He does score.
Yeah.
Alonso does bang, yeah. Alonso does.
I hope he
bang.
scores tomorrow.
He gets the big, doesn't he? He definitely gets the big.
The big.
Come on.
The massive.
I think we should go next left back. I think it's got to be Chilwell.
I think
What?
Chilwell.
I mean,
think
Luke-
Chilwell.
Luke,
I've got to disagree with you there.
Luke Shaw's had a
Luke
good
Shaw's having
season.
a good season, but I still think it's Chilwell.
Chilwell.
James, why?
Well, what has Chilwell done this season? Like,
Did you see how he started?
That
He
great.
started so
Started, yeah,
well.
he started very well.
he started all right. Like, he had a few decent games, got a couple goals, didn't get many assists, and defensively was suspect.
But Luke,
Tough.
Very true. Luke Shaw's been like he's revived his career this season.
Yeah.
Tejas came in and it's just made him step up a level.
But especially if we've got Wan-Bissaka right back, I think Chilwell has to be in the team. I think Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw, that's not a good combination for me.
I don't know. I think that could be good for the Chem, because then potentially you get Maguire in there as well in that defence.
Yeah.
At least they all know how to play.
Because Man U's defence, we all love them, don't we?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
they're on a good run. They're on a good run, but then I don't think they're the best
Aaron
team.
Maguire's a donkey. Don't.
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
not start.
I mean,
He's a fridge.
I would say so, yeah.
Like a fridge with legs. Terrible.
Fridge
Work.
with legs.
Move properly.
Oh man,
Chilwell.
he is terrible. He is terrible.
Chilwell.
I'm
Chilwell.
happy with Chilwell.
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 We'll give you one Chelsea fullback.
Now we got centre back.
Put him in, James.
I'm gonna
Oh, he's
gonna
amazing.
firstly start
This
with.
is the team so far.
Big Ben.
I'm gonna start suggesting
clarity.
suggesting Tamori. I think he's criminally underrated.
Very true. He's doing well at AC Milan. He's doing,
Doing very well, and he's got a very good recovery pace. He's very good at getting fast strikers and running back. I think he's good in the air, and he can go forward as well. I think he needs a shout at least.
I think it should be Stones and Declan Rice. I think Declan Rice is a centre back.
Declan Rice is not a centre back.
I think he's even centre
Well, we've
back.
got a West Ham fan here.
Yeah, he's not a centre back.
But he's not going to. He's
The
not going to
pundits
start.
are
Is he?
saying
You might as well get him in
centre-back.
at centre back. We've got barely any centre backs.
Well, Stones has to be in.
Yeah,
Right.
It would
Stones
be.
and Declan.
Wait, right. So without
Stones and
injuries,
Rice, that's what I think.
without injuries, it would be Stones and Gomez, right?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so who do you replace Gomez with?
I don't want
Rice.
Maguire in the team. I don't want Maguire in the team.
I don't want him.
Maguire in the team.
I also don't want Dyer
Michael
in the team.
Keane. What about
What
Michael
about-
Keane?
No,
What
Eric
about-
Diarrhea, terrible.
Michael Keane's been having a great season.
I
Is
think-
he the one who's injured his foot in the last game? Was that Egan?
That was Egan. No, Keane, the Everton centre back. They just kept a clean sheet at Anfield. They're,
Yeah.
you know, having a great season. He's been
But
the
that's an
rock of the back.
off-form Liverpool as well.
But I'll
Liver-
forget, like, the last major tournament England were at, Harry Maguire did a madness.
Yeah.
In a
Slavic
back three
in a back three.
They're back three.
Would
with
you?
Carl Walker next to
But,
you.
Yeah.
To make up for the legs.
Like crosses and balls into the box. That's where he more did a madness anyway.
Yeah.
So it wasn't necessarily.
But he hasn't
because of the
scored a
back
Prem
three.
goal for United yet.
That's true. But for
Is that
England,
true?
I don't know.
don't
He might have got
think-
one.
I would also consider Declan Rice because I think if we move on to the midfield, I think I would have Henderson, Mount, and Foden or Grealish.
Henderson-
No cap, baby. Zero.
Yeah, it's got to be Henderson in the middle, right? It's got to be
it
Henderson.
might be there.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Has to
So-
be.
Hendo,
So-
that's
Why?
going to
Before we
why
go on to the
Henderson
midfield, I
got
think we
far.
should go.
That piece of paper's not quite cutting it.
No,
So
but
is it Rice and Stones? Rice and Stones.
better than nothing.
I think it's Rice and Stones.
Rice and
Yeah.
Stones.
If you're
Can you
not,
put
if
Rice
you don't
on
put
the
Rice in the
centre
midfield, then he has to be in the team.
He has to be in
But-
the team, but
I think in the big games we need him and Hendo in the midfield.
No, we
mate,
don't,
that's so
mate, like,
boring.
I think
Oh,
no, England
It's
really
just like, oh,
England need to
What's
take
a
more
paint
risks
dry?
when they play football. We need to take
Yeah,
more
there's
risks and
no-
not be so defensive. Having two number sixes
exactly.
is
We
not.
always do it. Always
Oh,
do it.
Fucking dog.
Always go
do
defensive.
do you actually go into a major tournament though without like having two centre backs? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you've got to have at least a backup. Do you know? Like Michael
backup?
Keane has at least got to go, or something's got to happen. You can't just
Tyra
go
Mings.
Tyrone Mings is
Konsa.
out though.
Konsa over Mings for me as well.
Yeah,
Maury's got to go in the squad.
Tomori's in the squad easily. For me at least.
I wouldn't say easily.
has
I
he
think
been
easily.
in any of the squads this year?
Yeah, he's featured in a few games. Or has he? He played one or two.
Has
I
he?
don't know.
It depends how much he plays for Milan. Like, if he starts playing every game, but I don't think he is. I think he's playing the odd game for Milan.
Mate, I think
I
Southgate's
saw in his
just
Insta he was
stick
playing.
to what he's been playing. Like,
Did he play
lack of
yesterday?
games. Lack of games, I guess, is the main reason.
But did you see what he said about Lampard?
Yeah.
That he didn't really understand why he got
He had
frozen
no idea what
It
was going
never,
on.
yeah, it never made sense to me. He was.
I
in
still
great
have no
form.
idea as well.
I thought he was
Yeah.
good, and I think Zuma's a donkey. So like, I'd so rather play Tomori over Zuma.
Yeah, we got Christian.
That's a weird
Morios with
and-
Lampard at Derby as well.
Pardon?
Yeah,
Morios with Lampard at Derby.
that's
as well.
why we don't realise
Probably.
it. We don't know why it went wrong.
It's a weird one.
The man
But-
that stole. So
Rice
like,
and Stones. Rice and Stones.
I'd
Rice and
also
Stones.
I'd probably
Well, I
rather play
wouldn't
know.
Tomori at centre back than Rice.
Hmm?
Huh?
I'd probably rather play Tomori at centre back than Rice.
No, I think Rice is so good on the ball now. He's so calm. Like,
Yeah.
I think
That's why I think
he's
he's gonna be
made
in
to
the
be a centre
midfield.
back. If he's not a centre back now, in like 5 years, he's definitely going to be a centre back.
Yeah, but
When
this
he
is for the
loses
Euros in the
his
summer,
Yeah.
and I don't think he will necessarily. Like, he's better going forward than a lot of people give him credit for.
Yeah,
He's
but
so good on the ball. I think he's just
He
great,
doesn't score
like,
goals,
great
like-
centre back. What Maguire wants to be, like calm and good on the
Yeah.
ball. But he's like,
Never gonna happen.
no, he's like
It's a
flailing
tough one,
arms
that.
and stuff.
Alright, we'll go Rice.
Honestly,
and
I really think in the big games we need both of them. Like
That's
Rice
just
and
because
Hendo,
you just
really.
like Declan
No,
Rice in the middle of the park at West
It's not,
Ham.
mate. I don't want to get exposed. Like,
It's-
I don't
Hendo,
know.
no, look,
You
Hendo.
still have
Yeah,
Rice
but-
on the pitch. You still have Rice on the pitch, just at centre back.
There's no exposing if he's there. Like,
There's
Well,
it's-
no, because there'll still only be one
And then
holder,
give
and then
Hendo
two.
dropping,
Like,
CDM.
if you have who we put in front of Hendo then? Like, you want Mount and Grealish.
Mount's a runner.
I don't know if I'd have Mount in the team really.
I wouldn't have Mount in the team.
Oh, no way.
Mount's worse. Mount's
Yeah.
the worst.
Grealish
Mount's
is
the
way.
worst.
better.
When you
Mount at
look
8.
at him, when you
Mount
look
at
at
8.
Maddison, Grealish, and Foden,
Yeah,
There's
they're
now-
different
And you
players.
can't
Yeah.
start Maddison over Mount.
There's now
Foden's
three
same players
managers,
as well.
3 managers who have selected Mount over everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, they love him.
He is
He's
the
great.
only reason why Chelsea are where we are now. He's so
Yeah, he's
underrated.
Chelsea's best player.
He is
How
our
can you not be
best player.
starting England if Chelsea's best player?
He is
we're
phenomenal. And
above
he's,
him.
he's our future captain as well.
Yeah,
Ah.
but you're shit.
He's going to be the Chelsea captain.
I think
Got
Phil
to be in the
Foden's
team.
different.
Gary
class.
said he'll be England captain.
What
Well,
about
okay, Foden and Grealish are definitely better than him. We can agree on
Yeah.
that.
They're
Yeah.
different.
Well, they're
class.
slightly
Grealish is
different.
on the wing.
Over Rashford.
Rashford?
Not over
Let's do
Rashford.
midfield first. So it's Henderson.
Grealish
Henderson as a
more-
DM.
Yeah, Henderson is a DM. We all
Yeah,
agree.
Henderson
now.
at DM, yeah, we can agree on that.
I think
I put
Mount,
Mount as 8.
And
Mount
that's good because
and-
it's just in front of Rice.
Mount and who?
Mount and Foden.
Mount and Foden would work, I think.
Mount and
Mount is
Foden.
not
Just
there.
gotta go.
It's
You
Grealish.
can't not play Foden.
No, we can't not play Foden. But I think Mount and Foden could really be good. And Mount's really good at pressing. He's
Exactly. Yeah, Mount,
really good at
Mount could
pressing.
be the box player.
Yeah,
He can do his defensive work.
and he gets a goal. He can get a goal when it's
Exactly.
needed. He's
He'll
got
just be
about
like
3
Foden.
goals when Chelsea needed it this season, or 4. It should be more, but
And his dead
I
balls
mean-
are insane, aren't they? His crossing.
free kicks as well. And
Nah.
long shots.
Are we
Still
playing
then-
4-3-3?
Pressing,
Yeah.
long shots, passing.
4-3-3, yeah.
4-3-3. Henderson, Mount, Foden. I think that's...
Yeah.
I
No.
think
How can you
actually
put Grealish?
Foden and Grealish.
How can you not put Grealish in there ahead of Mount?
I'm putting Grealish on the wing in mine.
No, ahead of Sterling and Rashford. Like, what?
Exactly.
Yeah, one of
Rashford
them.
has
What's-
to play.
I'd put him over Sterling. Sterling's
I
not
think-
had that great
What?
a year.
Like,
He's not had that great a year.
He's unbelievable.
Grealish has been better than
Yeah.
Sterling this year.
I think
Sterling has to play.
Sterling doesn't have to play.
Sterling
Why does he have
has
to play?
to play.
Grealish
Sterling.
Why?
can play in the middle, man.
Sterling was shocking in the World Cup.
Exactly.
No, he was
He
not.
was
on the
He
shit,
didn't
Tom.
score, but he wasn't
He was,
shocking.
he was very bad.
Look,
He was
it,
not.
it has to be Grealish, Kane, and Rashford up top.
I'm completely
the
in agreement
market.
with Joey.
Huh?
I would go Sancho,
Completely in
Rashford, and
agreement.
Kane. Sancho, Rashford, and Kane. I would go.
Sancho,
Sancho, yeah.
this is
I'd
unfair
put-
on
Oh,
Sterling.
Sancho. Oh no.
Mate, I
Sterling's
can't
Sterling's
our
our
believe
second
how
best
serious-
player.
Let's
Yeah,
let's
can't
let's
believe
get
I-
rid of our
Literally
right. So
our best
3 at the
player.
back. Let's play 3-3, 4 attackers. We can't decide on a right back.
4.
We can't decide on a right back. We'll have an
Football's
extra
definitely
attacker.
coming home with that formation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mate, we haven't
We'll
done
definitely put
particularly
Kane up
well
top.
with any other formation.
Kane
yet.
in the middle is an obvious one. Yeah,
Wait,
but
Mount and Foden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
for
That's
me,
3
it's
of-
Foden and Grealish.
Foden and Grealish.
You
And
can't
then
have
you need
Foden and
Rashford and
Grealish though. You
Sterling
need,
on
Yeah,
the
you
wing.
can.
need-
You can
you need
because you've
some
got Hendo and
defensive,
Bright.
like
You need
some
Mount
midfielder
like
who can actually
less,
defend. Like Foden
probably
and Grealish.
cares less about doing stuff, like more just solely for the team. It feels like.
No, you've got Hendo and Rice.
Who plays on the left wing?
Grealish.
Sterling.
Rashford.
We got 3 different
Sterling.
players.
Rashford on the right.
Well, either Sterling or Rashford. I don't know.
Grealish
Rashford
would
on
be
the right.
interesting. I think who would play on the right with Grealish
So
though?
the thing is,
Who
like,
would play on the right?
all of England's wingers are all exactly the same. They're all
Yeah,
like decent
yeah.
dribblers, decent at finishing. Whereas Grealish adds something different and adds that balance to the wings.
And he wins free kicks.
Exactly. He adds that. He just adds that creativity, that playmaking in the final third that we've never had.
That's why, for me, I think he should be on number 10, and he should everything
Yeah,
should
but
go through him.
Foden
that's
is
why-
that as well. We need as much creativity as we can get.
What about Grealish, Rashford, Sterling?
No Kane.
Nah.
Kane has to
No,
be in
Kane.
there. Kane has to be.
No, Kane has to.
Kane has
Oh,
to
I
be in
think-
there.
Yeah, Kane has to play.
If he's
You
not
think Kane's shit?
fucking injured.
I hate him, mate.
I hate Tottenham. I hate Tottenham as well.
What Tony?
I'm not his biggest fan, and that's from a Chelsea fan. But I think Harry Kane has to be number 9.
Apart from
I think he's
finishing,
focused
what is
now.
Harry Kane best at than Tony?
Passing.
Passing,
Best
yeah.
Football.
Assists.
Football.
How many assists
How many
has he got?
assists has Harry Kane got this year with his chest?
Yeah.
Tony has
I
2.
just-
The most irrelevant stat I've ever heard.
Tottenham lost their last 3 games.
That's not down to him though.
Who's
I'd like
really good at
Rashford.
bottling it in the championship? Who's just the best at bottling it?
Kane's
Look, at
never
least
won a
our
trophy.
fans are known to be racists.
Right, this has
not
gone somewhere
true.
completely different.
Boys.
Let's
He's never won a
let's
trophy.
track back a bit. Let's track back.
Kane's
we were in-
never won a trophy. I don't think he should start up
He
top.
won the Golden Boot at the World Cup, you mug.
Because of penalties. It's all bullshit. We played Panama. and
It's
beat
true.
them 8-0. It's all bullshit. Like, you can't bring that out.
You're not
Rashford.
seriously, mate. You're
Rashford
not seriously
up top.
saying Kane doesn't play.
If you stick Rashford up
He
top, then
could.
you can
He
put, like,
couldn't. He could
have,
not play.
like Sterling and Sancho, or you could have Grealish as well on the wings. You've got like more options.
I like the idea.
It'll
of
just
Grealish.
it'll interlink better.
I
How
think
good-
they're all
I think we
younger.
need
They're all
Kane.
younger.
I think
They all
How
Kane
good?
play
How
together.
good is
Kane has to play.
Kane
Kane's a
starting?
weirdo in that squad, mate. He's 28. They're all like
He's the
22.
fucking
Like, top.
captain.
Put Rashford up top, and then they're all like
Why
mates.
do you
It's like
say it?
Rashford, Sterling, Sancho all playing together. It's like in the park, mate. They were bossing out, win the Euros, come back home, lovely. Like, what can you can't complain?
You can if Kane's not in the starting 11.
That's a big statement to make.
Playing a
I
lot.
don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know about that. I don't think he'll start every
I
game.
do.
Anyway.
Hmm?
I think at some point he'll play Rashford up top.
Well,
With
maybe
who,
once
though?
Kane's retired.
No, in the Euros at some point.
You
Like,
think
we
With
need
who?
Jamie Vardy
Who plays on the
to
wings?
retire from international.
Then you could have Sancho or Sterling or Grealish, like he said, on the wings.
Who would play on the right though if Grealish played on the left?
Sterling could play on the
Rashford.
right.
Sterling, how good is he on the right though?
Well,
Sterling's better on the right.
But yeah, isn't that his position?
Yeah.
I don't
Him on the
think
right and
so.
Sané on the left was when he played best.
Bare goals.
I don't know
There it
those.
was, man.
I don't know.
Mate, we're all agreed, yeah. No Kane. Get him out.
Yeah,
Too
I
old.
think Kane's out.
No, Kane's in.
Kane
He's
is
too
in.
old. Too old and too slow.
Kane
Jack.
has to be in.
Done.
Jack,
is a joke.
come to your
He doesn't do
senses.
anything, mate.
Kane
He's
has to
good,
start.
he's good.
Yeah,
Where are
Jack, you have the
Tottenham in the
deciding
league?
vote.
Kane
Where are
has to
Tottenham in
start.
the league?
I don't
Kane
like
has
him.
to
I don't
start.
like him. I don't like him, but he has to start. He has to
His
start.
team are
He's
nine.
good.
Yeah, but
On
his
the
team's
left.
blank. He's still really good.
No,
I don't
he's
like
started good.
him. I don't really like
Yeah.
anything about him, but he has to start.
Him and Bruno were the front runners for Player of the Year. Like,
Who? Kane?
Yeah. Mate, Mo Salah running down the wing, like he's got all the goals. Like, what do you mean?
yeah, Kane's got nearly as many goals and like the same number as assists as well.
But you didn't mention Mo
Numbers
Salah.
are
And he's
ridiculous.
got more goals.
I don't like Salah. He's not good.
Anyway, we're
Oh,
getting
he's great, but I don't like him.
he's got the most goals, so he's the best.
Yeah,
isn't he?
have you seen his
That's not
dog?
lie.
Hey,
In a
I'm pretty
team
sure
that's-
Kane's
yeah.
top of goal contributions in the league. It's either him or Bruno. I'm almost certain.
Yeah, but Bruno's all the penalties and all this. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
so then you can put Kane ahead of him and he's top. So there you go. And you want to
No.
bench him.
It's dead. I like personally.
We
I don't
can't
think
bench
he
Harry
fits-
Kane.
I don't think he fits
Yeah,
in.
what is this?
You
I
can't
don't think
bench
he fits
Harry
in with the
Kane.
ethos of the squad. To be honest.
To
You
be
can't
fair,
bench
we've got the
Harry Kane.
options. We do have the options.
No, we
like-
don't.
Rashford is-
We don't.
He's like our only world-class player.
I mean, we can't have a front. We can't have a.
Tom, that's so much cap.
We can't have a
Raheem
front
Sterling.
three.
Genuinely world-class.
We can't
Yeah,
have
but he's
a-
not the only one. Like, you can't say Rashford,
Who?
Sancho, Sterling, Grealish.
Yeah,
They're not
Sterling's
well-
world class.
World-class, maybe Grealish.
Sterling's
But-
world class.
Would you consider a false nine position from someone?
Exactly.
No.
Like
Well,
Sterling?
Kane can do that. Kane's been doing that at Spurs essentially
Yeah,
with his
Kane, I was
assists
about
at
to
the
say,
ball.
Oh,
Kane's
I'd like
been made
that.
deeper.
Sterling
Yeah, I'd
false
like that.
nine.
But
That's only because Spurs have been awful, and their two centre backs are so bad. Like it's impossible for them to make any play. Like
They are
let's
shocking.
not
They
go
are
on to about
shocking.
how bad are Eric Dyer and that donkey. What's his name?
Sanchez.
Sanchez. Oh my god, how bad is he?
Yeah, terrible.
Like,
Yeah, Kitchen Apron FC.
yeah, exactly. No
Go
back.
back.
No
No
back.
Miley Cyrus FC
Oh,
expression.
Cyrus lad.
We
Yeah,
need
you
Jamie
know.
Vardy. We need Jamie Vardy to come back.
He's retired.
Yeah.
I know,
Danny
he
Ings,
has to.
mate. Danny Ings.
Danny Ings.
Tom,
Oh yeah,
you're
let's just
saying
play
you'd have
Ings
Danny
instead of
Ings over
Kane. Yeah.
Rashford.
I like
No,
Danny
Ings
Ings.
should go though. Ings should go. Like
And Danny Ings should be in the squad.
not
He should be the number
yeah,
2
not in the 11,
striker.
but in the squad. Yeah, yeah.
Tom.
I think he's the
That's-
number 2 striker.
Right, so Kane's up top. Kane's
Yeah.
up top.
Grealish
Yeah.
on the left.
Yeah.
I'm Grealish on the left.
No,
I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I put
Jack,
Rashford up.
yeah.
If you're putting Kane up top, I'd put Rashford.
I'd have
up.
Rashford and Sterling either side of Kane.
You can't really argue with that, but you can see why you would. You can why you want Grealish as well. Like
I
it's
think-
really hard.
Well, no, 'cause
Yeah, but
in my
when
team,
you look
it'd
at
be in
no,
the
no, no,
midfield.
no, you have to drop one of Rashford and Sterling or Foden and Mount, right?
Yeah,
If you want to get Grealish in the team, and how can you
Yeah.
put Foden and Mount above Rashford and Sterling in terms of
Well,
like the importance?
Mount should not be in this team. I don't understand why he is. I think it's because we've got 2 Chelsea fans here. Who look
I
really
agree personally. I don't think Mount should be in the starting.
Oh,
11. He should
come
go
from
with the
West
squad.
Ham
but he
fan.
shouldn't be in
like,
the
it's not
starting
on the
Right.
levels of Phil Foden or Jack Grealish.
Mount-
He's not.
Yeah, but Mount's a different player. Like Mount can fill that Gundogan role, which we need. Like we have no
And this is
number
from-
8 in our
This is
squad.
from a Brentford fan.
Mount's
What are
a
you
Wolves
chatting
fan.
about Brentford like? You've had a fucking dilemma for me from day one, and you're a fucking Chelsea fan. All your fans are fucking Nazis and shit.
Bro, chill. We lost to Coventry.
Mate, you've blown it. You've blown
Oh,
your
it's not
lead in the championship.
2-0 to Coventry.
Look, like it's been a tough season.
Can we even
Boys,
post
I
it?
feel your pain.
Lots of injuries. Everyone's
Yeah, we
so
can post
tired.
this. We can post
Yeah,
this.
the injuries is terrible.
Right, have we even finished this team yet?
Okay,
Yeah, Grealish on the left.
Yeah,
We're-
read through that.
Grealish, Rashford.
Rashford on the right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like him on the right though.
No, put him on the left.
What
You could have
about
Sterling on the right.
even?
Yeah.
Would you consider Greenwood on the right and Rashford on the left?
Holy
No,
most.
Sterling. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Because
Okay,
Greenwood
fair
hasn't
enough.
played. Like if Greenwood
What if
had
we
done
could
what
consider
Foden's
a
done,
false 9 position though? We could consider a false 9 and then
Kane in the false nine.
Kane
I'm
sort
happy with
of Kane's been doing that this season essentially.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
but
with that. We've got no one else. If
Who
you
would
play
be a
Foden
better
false nine,
sub?
that'd be good.
Foden and a false 9, that would work. He's done that for City
Yeah.
a few times as well.
Yeah, and he's banged out like that. I like Foden on the false 9, but then how do you put Kane in the team?
That
You
would
can't
mean-
not play Harry Kane.
Get him out, mate. The old fuck.
In the bin.
Who
He's a
would be a
wet-
better sub? Who would be a better sub though? Like to bring on
That's true.
impact the match.
What for striker?
For any of these attackers who we can't we're gonna make.
Honestly, I
subs,
think
aren't we?
Foden.
We've got Sancho.
Nah, Foden
Sancho
I
start.
would.
there as
I
well.
wouldn't
Sancho.
mind. I wouldn't mind
Sancho,
putting Grealish and Foden.
Unbelievable sub. On
Yeah,
the
Sancho's
pitch,
great-
different
Sancho's
type
a
of play.
great sub.
Yeah.
Sancho's a great sub, and then
Yeah,
I don't know. You got like Greenwood.
I think Foden's a really good sub to have.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pep
Fine.
unleashes
And
him
he's
on
he's
other
young
people,
still. He
isn't
is young. You know, he hasn't
Yeah.
really played like every game for City really either.
I'm
Well,
a bit biased
let's
because
see if he can
he's
play these
unbelievable.
games without messaging the Icelandic birds or whatever again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to do what I've got to do.
Him and Greenwood.
I'm a bit biased because he played so good against us, Foden, but he was
Yeah.
unbelievable. Like
Yeah,
genuinely.
me too. But yeah, the thing is, he
Well,
came
I
off the
think you need
bench. and
Foden
played
and
for-
Grealish.
He was
you know.
phenomenal against Chelsea as well.
He's just incredible, man. Like
Yes.
I don't know. He's a really good player. I think he's better than Mount. I have nothing against Mount, but I just think he's
But
better.
Mount has the defensive
No,
capabilities. that
Mount
Foden
has to
But
be
doesn't
in
we've
the
got
team.
Hendo and Rice.
For
So
me,
I don't
Mount has to be in the
think
Yeah,
team.
Rice is a centre back.
Yeah, but right,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
in this
he'll
team,
pull
Rice-
out. Like Rice will pull out to join Hendo, and then we'll go free at the back.
No chance, mate.
What?
When we're
Chilwell
in
be
possession.
bombing it down the fucking wing.
we're in
What are you on
possession.
about?
When we're in
What?
possession.
So you want to
No,
back
Chilwell will be like playing left wing. That's what he does.
Well, where are the wingers going to be then? What's the point in having them?
Well, not well. He'll be bombing it down the wing, is what I mean.
Chilwell, Chilwell or Grealish?
Didn't see that
What's
one
the point in
coming.
having them, Tom? What's the point in having them?
Yeah, let's just scrub wingers.
Fucking
Get 'em off.
We'll make our own formation.
Aren't we playing
we'll do like
3-3-4?
yeah,
We
well,
can't
Joey
just
said
start on the right.
You're playing a 3-3-4.
4-3-3. Come on, let's get this serious and straight.
3-3-4 in possession.
No, I think Grealish and Chilwell, that would be interesting. I think that would be really interesting. And a right footer on a left wing would also work. Grealish could cut in, win some free kicks.
What do you think Sterling and Rashford are, mate?
Yeah. Why do you think Grealish is suddenly going to become a better winger than them?
I just can't see Grealish and Kane being the same team though. I think it has to be one of the two.
Nah.
Why?
Lack of pace.
James, why did that?
Yeah, but if you've got Kane and Grealish like creating, and then you've got Rashford and Sterling running in behind, there's a
Exactly.
balance there. So what the balance?
There's no formation then though.
Yeah, 4-3-3. Like
Exactly.
you got like, we'll get the tactics board out here.
I
I've got Grealish coming in here. I think
can't
you should see that. And then Kane will just hold his ground here, stay central like Maury would. And then whoever is coming out, and then
Literally
Mount
can't
fills
see
this
a
hole here,
thing.
box to box. We'll do a little cross in.
It's pure nonsense.
And Foden
Good
free
game.
roams. Foden just goes like all over.
Yeah, very true. Very
Yeah,
true.
spot on, mate.
Oh,
Spot on.
Balance.
God.
It's all
Yeah.
about balance.
I like that. Are we done then? Is that it? We just go
Yeah,
like
Rashford
that.
on the right.
Yeah.
Sterling.
Rashford on the right.
What is the team then?
Yeah, so
So Pope in goal, Rice and
Open goal. We didn't decide a right
Stones,
back.
James right back, Chilwell left back.
I think it was Trent right back, wasn't it?
it was Wan-Bissaka right back.
It was Wan-Bissaka. Henderson in the DM. We got Mount and Foden.
Yeah.
Mount and Foden, yeah.
Kane,
Unbelievable.
Rashford, and
What?
Sterling.
That Mount and
No.
Foden.
Where's
switch.
Grealish?
There's no Grealish.
There is. There's a Grealish for Mount.
So,
Grealish on the left.
okay, Grealish, Rashford, Kane.
Where's Sterling?
Yeah, there's no Sterling.
I'd rather
what-
start Sterling.
We kind of
Why
need
not?
Sterling.
You've got to
Sterling,
start
Grealish.
Sterling. Why are we bumming
Sterling,
fucking
Grealish.
Mount?
I think Kane, Sterling, Rashford, bring Grealish on.
Grealish. Yeah, I want Grealish and I'll take Grealish and Mount if you want in the midfield. But
Yeah,
just
you
like
know
that.
what? Do that, and bring
then
Mount,
Foden-
bring Foden on.
Foden false
Yeah.
9.
no, Foden on the bench. Kane
Foden on the
is
bench.
Foden number
playing.
one sub.
Fuck this false 9 shit.
What, the old Jesus fan, is he?
James, you getting
Yes,
this down
he is,
on
mate.
the
There we
whiteboard,
go.
are you?
He'll probably be injured.
Final 11.
Yeah, that looks brilliant.
Yeah.
Love
Keep
Do you
that.
not have
there.
a felt tip?
You can read it though, can't you?
Not
Yeah.
really,
Pencil.
mate. No.
I can.
Oh, Joey can. So with Matt, baby. Oh, sorted. So
We're in
we
agreement.
signed
We're
up
in
for the
agreement.
FA after this, or?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
should we give
well.
this to Southgate?
Sort of happy.
Yeah, let's send it to
yeah,
Southgate's
we want
team.
to.
Yeah, John.
But
Anyone
take this
could do better,
seriously. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
could
yeah.
motivate a plank of wood.
Do you think
Yeah,
Southgate's
how
got?
do
Who do you think is the ideal England manager?
Harry
Arsene
Redknapp.
Wenger.
Harry Redknapp.
For the
Wenger.
England manager,
I think
Jamie
it's brilliant,
Redknapp.
mate.
Jamie
Jamie.
Redknapp.
Who's the best manager?
I wanted Harry Redknapp, like.
I think Jose.
Wenger.
I'd give Mourinho a
I
whirl.
like
Yeah, now Mourinho for me. Yeah.
Mourinho.
Mourinho
Mourinho's
is
brilliant.
in the World
Because then he
Cup.
can't fall out with the players.
That would be interesting. Imagine Mourinho as England manager.
No, Mourinho is Portuguese
Unreal.
manager for the next World Cup. Just
No, he prefers England.
He does. He loves
Yeah.
London.
all goes,
He
it
loves
all goes
London.
horribly wrong at
He
Tottenham.
loves London.
Goes international and wins the World Cup with the like unbelievable Portuguese team they've
Yeah, they've got. Yeah, it's these Euros though that is their best shout because Ronaldo's still.
Portugal. Portugal
Yeah,
are looking good.
Portugal.
That's
are
good.
unreal.
Yeah.
They should be.
Yeah,
Who's the top three favourites? France,
I put
Portugal,
Portugal in there for sure.
France.
And us?
Germany.
England.
Really?
I think if you compare us
Yeah.
to Portugal, they've got much better players. I think.
Yeah, but top three. Who's
Yeah.
better than us? Germany?
No.
Germany,
Spain?
France,
I
Portugal.
don't
No,
think so.
Germany are on a bit of a shit run.
Yeah,
Italy
they've got
Italy are
the
quite
best
good.
World
Out of all the countries.
Italy are
They've
good.
got-
Belgium.
They've still got an insane midfield like Kroos, Muller,
Yeah.
Goretzka. Like,
Their defense.
they're
They play Rudiger defense though. I don't know.
yeah, their defense is suspect, but
So they played
Yeah,
that guy
Honestly,
Saul.
like based on the
Sula.
pure, like based on the squad, I think we have a better squad.
yeah, but we have
Maybe
Gareth
like
Southgate guys. They have
Looking
whack him
back,
low.
We have a better squad, but I think we'd lose to Germany at the moment. Like,
Do you think?
Yeah.
To be honest,
Whack him
if
low,
I'm
smelly,
if I'm completely
smelling fingers.
if I'm completely serious, I don't think we can win with Gareth Southgate. I just don't think
No.
he's.
I know.
I just can't see that happening. But I think we've got one of the best opportunities with this squad, and I think we can easily win our group as well.
I don't think it's necessarily these Euros. I think the next World Cup is
The World
Yeah.
Cup is critical.
because we have a young team and they need to.
It's only a
grow and
year
develop.
after as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's the big one.
I
Rashford
think we'll
will be
do well.
prime.
I think we'll do
Yeah,
well. in
like
these
Kane
Euros.
and Sterling will be pretty much at their peak.
Yeah.
Like,
No, Rashford will be at his peak. Kane will be injured.
Mount will be even better.
Kane will be injured. He's got that
Kane
spot
will
on.
probably be injured.
Reece
Mount shouldn't
James.
be.
Will be a centre back.
Reece James will be unreal by then.
Yeah.
So will
Guarantee you.
Wan-Bissaka and
Guarantee you.
If
Maybe
you look
even
at
a
our
Premier
squad,
League.
if you
I
look at our
think-
squad, it's probably like the third best, second best squad that's going to the Euros. Probably France. And
Do you
then
think we're as good as
I
Portugal?
think Portugal with a better 11 than we do.
Portugal,
Arguably.
France, Portugal, then us.
Yeah, that's what
Arguably.
I'm saying. Yeah.
And then maybe Belgium.
Spain.
I think Belgium.
Belgium.
But-
Yeah, Belgium.
Everyone
Giroud.
doesn't rate Belgium. Like Belgium got to the semi-finals.
Belgium,
of the
yeah.
World Cup.
Yeah,
Like
Belgium.
they went
Yeah.
for the draw
They've
as well.
got the two Hazards, Lukaku.
Their
We'll see what
defense, though,
happens
their
in
And
Hazard,
defense.
though.
Lukaku's banging off.
Huh?
Yeah, but Hazard's not.
He will be
Lukaku's on
better.
form, man.
Hazard will be good for them, I think, just because he's been
Oh,
really
yeah.
bad for Real Madrid. I
They're-
think he'll
they're
be
tri-
good. They got De
Yeah.
Bruyne. I mean,
Exactly.
De Bruyne,
Yeah.
Tielemans. They've got so many good players.
Yeah.
The defense is suspect, though.
Yeah.
the meat-
Defense does.
Who are their centre backs?
Vertonghen and Odegaard still.
Don't they have that
That's
not
Goretzka
great.
as well?
Vertonghen isn't great.
They'd have no fullbacks, though. They have Munier, but they don't have a left back.
Munier,
Right?
They
Yeah.
got him Castagne.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And
right.
what about
yeah.
they've got Carrasco as well.
Yeah, they got Carrasco. He's a bit. Yeah, he's been playing wing back as well this season.
So he could play wing back for them.
Atletico.
He's in
He's-
Simeone's team, Carrasco. It's Atletico.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's a
You
good
think
player.
Chelsea can beat the Atletico?
Oh,
You could, to be fair, they're in a bad
Come
run
on,
of form.
boys. They are in a
Yeah.
bad run. They lost 2-0 to Levante at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
They've lost.
But we
They've got
don't-
a couple injuries, a lot of fatigue.
Don't have
stuff Brentford having.
Thiago Silva. That's a big loss.
how long is
we-
he out for?
He should be available for the second leg, but he's not available tomorrow. I
Good
think
as Tammy in that.
I just
dive.
cannot see Aspi, Christensen, and Rudiger doing well against Suarez and Felix.
I
just
don't
can't.
see Zoom and Rudiger doing well against anyone, to be honest.
I mean, that own goal against Sheffield was shocking. It was shocking. And then that goal against Southampton just showed how bad our defense was. It literally took one pass from Redmond and Minamino was in, and then it was done.
minimum.
Wait, Jack,
Minimum.
Jack, do you think Tuchel's been there long enough now, like, to implement a change? Do you think you could see
Yeah,
a change?
No, but there's a huge change, but I think I don't think even Lampard was bad tactically. I mean, lots of players went to the board behind the scenes, behind his back, and complained about him.
I
I
saw
mean,
that Rudiger came out and said he didn't do that. or
no, but other players did, like Alonso and Kovacic, I think even. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he lost the dressing room, and
That's nuts. How did Lampard lose the dressing room?
Yeah,
I don't know.
something. Yeah.
But
He was, he was,
Isn't it?
he was chatting
The
like a
board,
prick,
the board
though.
got picked.
Like,
But if you listen to his conversation with Klopp, I think that shows a different side of him. He got
Well,
so
it's not
angry.
necessarily a different side. He's always been a winner, and I don't know how many winners are in the current
And you
Chelsea
s-
team.
in-
The core like spine that Chelsea had for 10 years. They were all winners.
Yeah, all of them were, and they were used to it. And
nurtured by
have that.
Mourinho as well.
Yeah. And
not necessarily nice guys.
I mean, apart
He's
from
never
Mount,
ready
we
to
don't
go
have any players who are hungry to win 3-0. If we're 2-0 up, I mean, even last season when we were 2-0 up, we drew 2-2 to Sheffield. We drew 2-2 to Bournemouth. I mean, there were so many examples of us losing 2-0 leads. If that was a different Chelsea team from a few years ago, we would have been winning 3-4, 5-0. But they didn't have that desire.
In his press conferences as well, though, he's always throwing his players under the bus and never took accountability for himself.
Yeah, but okay. But Odoi, I mean, Tuchel did that with Odoi. I mean, he subbed him off against Southampton, and then he called him out in the press conference. So I don't see any changes
He wasn't
now.
happy, was he? He was fuming with the counter press.
Yeah.
I just wasn't trying, but that's typical Hudson Odoi. He's not a massive. He's a bit lazy on the pitch sometimes.
Yeah, but I don't know.
He was brought on to do a job and he didn't do it. So.
But the whole team didn't do it. I think it was really strange of him to do that against Odoi. I think he didn't really deserve that, especially to come out in the press conference.
As well.
Yeah, 20 years old, and he's already come out and said that he's been affected by social media and everything like that.
I think players need to what? I just wouldn't be on social media. I don't know. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. When do they have time to read it as well?
Are we all right for time?
Yeah, there's been no warning actually. I think it's good, but we can sum it up. I think it's been a good discussion.
Let's not waste all our knowledge on one episode.
Yeah,
exactly. Let's save
a lot of it. We've got a lot of it.
We wouldn't want to do that.
No, I don't have a lot of it. I'm at the full max at the moment. We cannot see the team, but if we could, it's good.
Yeah, that looks great.
That's it. That is the summary.
That looks really good. Apart from not being able to read any of it, it's great.
I love that. I think that's got to be sent to Southgate, and he can take a good look at that, especially this video.
Paper right there. That's worth a lot of money.
It's even got the tactical roles they're going to play.
All right, wow. we're gonna stop recording. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Ciao.
Bam.